Well,
Okay.
hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, fam.
How was everybody?
We are
Um, we are
here.
here, and I guess we should just wait a few minutes to
Let the room
let the
alone.
room fill up. Is it showing up on our
Do,
thing? Like
do,
I'm
do,
always
do,
like, I
do,
don't know if
do, 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 do. It must be because there's people here. Unless they
Yay!
just stumbled upon us, which there's
Yay!
a possibility. I always get a British accent when we start these lives. I don't know what it is.
It brings out the
It brings
British
out
in
the
you.
Brit in me. Yes, we are
Well,
live. Oh,
hello.
we look cute on our
Hello.
little thumbnail too.
Yay.
Aw.
Hi guys.
Hi, Darren is here.
Hi
Shaylin is
Darren.
here.
Hi Shaylin.
Our regulars.
Yay. Our
Yay!
fam, our Sparks fam. Um, Shaylin, did you get the podcasts that I recommended to you at like 4 o'clock in the morning? I saw your
I
post and I was
saw
like,
those. I was like, if I tried to listen to those while I was sleeping, I would never sleep because my brain would be like, oh, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh,
well,
ooh.
I want to the Fall of Civilizations will put you to sleep. It's one of my favorite for sleeping because it's like insanely interesting, but it's like it will make you go to bed. I
Mm.
don't know how hard it's been to not engage and comment on all of these I know.
It's
Listen.
been a lot, and like, let's get into it just a skosh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm being hyperbolic, but I am feeling it's feeling similar to the Snake Gate times, like pre Snake Gate, to me, from what I'm seeing. Now I was not like as in the trenches back then,
Yeah.
but I feel like
Hi.
there's a lot. Hi, Mama Sparks. There's a lot of there's a lot of like somebody posts something random and it's not based on anything, it's not based on anything factual, but it gets picked up, and people who don't know anything about the album, they don't know anything about the songs or whatever, just take it as fact, and they're like, yeah, that tracks, that sounds good, because I don't like her, so I'm gonna say yeah, okay, and they just like go with it, and it concerns me that this narrative is being built about Taylor and her beliefs and her politics and her this and her that, when she's never shown us anything but the opposite.
Yeah. It's a strange time. I will say that what I'm finding shocking right now, to be honest, well, greetings, Knight,
Great.
Sir LP. Um Knight of the Swiftyverse.
The Swifty realm.
The thing, and then I want to get back to what Darren said in a second.
Yeah. Oh, me too, because
But
I want to hear it.
here's the thing, like what I find pretty different in comparison to the Reputation era
Mm-hmm.
with this particular era is the amount, like there's an over there's I mean I'm being dramatic when I say there's too many like hardcore Swifties who have voices that are hating on this. And that's the difference to me, is that
Okay.
the difference to me is like, I mean, back when like rep was happening, I mean, most of the fan base understood it and they got it, even if
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah,
didn't
that's a good point.
love the even if they didn't love the sound of it, they got it
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't bashing. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of like the gen pop was like, eh. But like what I find odd about this vibe right now
Mm-hmm.
is that like it's the people that are like, there's a lot of like diehards that are just, they just are not into it. And that, you know what, it's like everyone to each their own. I mean, it's like
Right.
I'm having like I don't know. Okay. And I'm like, what I'm wondering is she doing this on purpose? is this album designed to do this? Because I like something weird happened to me, and I'm not gonna go into the giant essay I wrote about it in my phone the other night. But I'll show. Hold on, like let me show you. This is how crazy it gets.
Just like in your notes app, like to yourself to get the thought out of your head. Is that? Yeah. I do the same thing. I get it.
Okay,
oh
so
my
like,
goodness.
wait, hold on.
Okay.
No, it's like pages, right?
Oh, okay. No one like screenshot, and because this is not for Okay. Okay. So Holly had thoughts.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Did you type all that, or is that voice to text? Because my carpal tunnel.
I typed it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. So, and it all came from it all came from something that happened on our live stream. Okay. Yeah, because it's like this idea happened.
Okay.
So I feel like she knew this was going to happen. Okay. Because I think the question really is, what is art?
Yes.
Okay. I think
Absolutely.
the question is, what is art? And what it mean, like, and how can you separate an artist from the art? We should, because here's what happened. And maybe I should just backtrack and just like tell you my thought pattern. I'm not going to read this whole thing, because like literally it's like so long. And just flow with me on this and see if we can get what's going on, because I truly believe that Taylor did this on purpose. And I know it sounds radical when I say that.
I have thoughts on that too, but I want yours, obviously. Yeah.
It's like, I think that she is courting controversy in a way to make us question ourselves. Okay. I just ignore most of the discourse now. Yeah. Like,
I try, but it's almost impossible.
It's really wild. Yes. People are misinterpreting it on purpose.
Definitely.
I totally agree with this, but I also think, don't feel it, because you know what? It's not our issue. Like, we get it. And I don't think people, oh God. Cold here because of the vibe, or you mean it's actually cold weather? I just need clarification.
Use the weather.
I need the clarification. I want to hear your thought. Okay. So here we go. This is what happened on our live stream.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. I briefly brought up the plaid from and comparing it to Harry Potter.
Okay.
Okay. And the immediate, it's like, oh, well, I mean, but it's J.K. Rowling, right? And she's obviously toxic and whatever. So immediately this like thing happens in my head where I start dissecting what that means, because to me, Harry Potter is a work of art. It's a literary work of art. And it is in numbers. It is in imagination. It is in storyline. It is in world building. It is in the imaginations it has inspired. Like through all age bases, it is a work of art. Now, here's the question. If you don't know the artist has all these, like, is problematic, right? And she writes this masterpiece. And then you find out later, and you love the masterpiece, and it has inspired you, and you've read them all, and you've been invested. Then you find out that the artist is problematic and doing all these things. Does that skew the opinion of the art itself? Because the art itself, Harry Potter, is not J.K. Rowling.
Right.
And the storyline is not. So are we closing our lens and acceptance of art based upon the artist and not how the art makes you feel, how you can interpret it, how you can see it, how it lives with you? Because we also say, like Taylor songs, she makes them and then they become our own. Okay, great. But what if like, and I'm in zero way suggesting that she's in any way problematic, but like, let's just say like something came out that we didn't like. I mean, whatever.
It's always possible.
Does it change the effect of her music on us? Does it change how the music has healed us, loved us, excited us, created friendships over and bonds? It's like, these are the questions that I think the actual life of the showgirl is actually asking. Is like, can you separate me from the work that I do? Am I actually romantic and probably am I really like, or is this just my art and why are you attacking me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I think I understand what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Here's where I stumble, or where I have difficulty, is when, and let's again take the Harry Potter example.
Yeah.
If let's say I read all the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
I enjoy the Harry Potter books. I enjoy the movies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to now, let's say, go to Harry Potter World and spend money on the merchandise and all that sort of thing, at least a fraction of that money, I know, goes to someone who then turns and uses that money to something that, in my eyes, is used to hurt people that I feel are a marginalized community and that I support and don't want to be hurt. So that there's taking in the art and appreciating the art, like the books that I already own or the movies that are like on streaming or whatever. And then there's actively giving my money and knowing where it's going. And that is like where I try to draw a line. And you can't always.
Right. I mean,
like if it's an artist that's like passed away, and like they can't use your money, the royalties or whatever, to hurt someone or to fund whatever they were doing, like that's a different situation than somebody who's currently using that money to use their power against. It's different with it's a very very muddy, tricky situation, and everybody's going to draw those lines in different places.
Right. And I agree. And like, you bring up Harry Potter World. So it's like, okay, well, I mean, then that's completely linked to Disney. So are we in a conflict about watching the documentary?
Okay. Well, it's so interesting that you brought that up, because I actually kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit, because I know that there were people saying things about why is Taylor working with Target? Why is Taylor working with Disney? Why is Travis working with American Eagle? And I have thoughts about that, because first of all, there's contracts in place that I'm not a legal eagle. I don't know how long those contracts, when you can work with those, when you can take those out or whatever. But also, I mean, unfortunately, we're in a situation in this country where the people who own, like, especially media companies, and
Absolutely.
like I'm gonna put Target in with that, like there's not a lot of good options. If let's say Taylor said, okay, I don't want to work with Target because of they took away their DEI initiatives, which fair, absolutely. But then what is she going to do? Because she wants to be able to make that record. The reason she wants to put it in a retail store and not just have it available online, there's a reason behind that. She wants to make it available to as many people as possible. So she has to look at a chain store that is in as many brick and mortar stores as possible. But there's not many of those anymore. Like, her choices are basically Target or Walmart that are nationwide in the States anyway. Well, who's got worse policies, Walmart or Target? Well, so I mean, what are your choices here? So it's like, and like, okay, so yeah, Disney has not always made great choices, but
it's actually Universal Studios. It's actually Universal.
Disney Plus?
No, where Harry Potter World is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just flipping to the thing being on Disney Plus. But like, Disney Plus Disney does sometimes makes good choices and sometimes doesn't. But same with Netflix. Same with, Prime, obviously. Like, there's not a lot of great choices.
Well, this is my whole point. It's like, if we start doing this to the level, then everyone misses art. We start not being able to accept art into our life because we have like all of these things. And like, honestly, like so much stuff is like just linked to the other thing, to the other thing, to the other thing, that it's like, it's like, I mean, if how do I want to word this? It's like, we're in a weird world right now where it's like, you know, I truly believe in the core of me that humans need art.
Oh, yes. Now more than ever.
We need art. We always have. We always will. It expands our minds. It opens our souls. It like heals us. Like we need art. We need all the art we can get. Okay?
Absolutely.
So if we become like the artist has to like run down this checklist before the art is submitted to public, then the artist is going to change the artwork. And then the artwork becomes sanitized. And it becomes, ironically, a reflection of what we want to see, correct? And not what we need to see. There's a difference between things that we want to see and things that we need to see.
Absolutely.
And sometimes we need to see things that we don't agree with, things because it sparks different thought patterns. Do you know what I mean? Like it's good for the brain. You know what I mean? And I'm just very anti-banning of art in general. I get like I don't like censorship in art. I don't like censorship in books. I don't like banning of things like, oh, there's a wizard. Oh, there's a this. Oh, it's just not my belief. Oh, it's not this. Like it makes everything become the same beige bullshit that like never inspires. You know what I mean? So I think that she knows this, and I think that she is deeply trolling a lot of the public because it's like she's so smart. She's been through this PR world before. Like she knows like, and conversations and sometimes true colors, I guess, is even in a way like people can bitch and moan and say all this stuff and the lyrics aren't this and the lyrics aren't that and blah 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 blah. But look at its success. Like it's like not only like a success, it's like the greatest success. Do you know what I mean?
Breaking records.
It's wild to me, the you know, and it's I don't know. I want to say something like, you know, the tortured poets haters, it was too much. The showgirl people, it's not enough. And it's like you all are missing the beauty of the piece itself, you know. And then this sort of got me into this weird like headspace about like our attention spans and all this shit going on, you know. And I was like, you know what's crazy is that if Michelangelo was alive today and posted on his TikTok that he would be painting the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel and it would take him 15 years to do so, and he'd be mixing his own paint and he's going like this for over a decade, blah blah blah, people would say, I mean, can you imagine? This is how crazy we've gotten away from art. You're wasting your time. Get a job. Who cares? No one cares. Everyone's going to be dead before we finish it. Why would you devote yourself to that? The colors are wrong. The cherub's naked. The body image is wrong. How come there's not enough men? How come there's not enough women? What's the scene? I'm offended by this. I'm offended by that. And they miss the whole thing. They would miss the whole thing because there's all of these preconceived notions and opinions and like, just like this inability to see things, like just to enjoy things. I mean, basically just to enjoy something. Like, can you imagine if there was like a reality show where it's like, okay, here's a big giant hunk of marble, carve the statue of David, and all you can use is this chisel. Go. People would be like, yeah, but they'd be like, let me find a YouTube hack. How do I can do this in 5 seconds? Like, how can I just like skip all the hard part? I'm not doing it. Everyone would quit. Like, how long is this going to, what am I going to get at the end of it? Like, it's just, the history of art, we're losing. We're truly losing it because people don't appreciate it. And I think this is also why she picked all these abstract artists, because you can look at like a Rembrandt, a Raphael, a Michelangelo, any of the artists, and go, well, this is clearly phenomenal work. I mean, like the skin tones, the shadowing, it's clearly exceptional. But when you see Orange Square, is this art? You know what I mean? And I think that's what's going on here with Showgirl. I'm sorry, I'm not going on this whole rant, even though I like.
That's okay. And I just want to finish my thought real quick because I just want to make sure that I clarify. I don't want to discount the power of boycotting, because boycotting is very important.
It is.
It has a lot of power, but
it is extremely important.
We still have to live our lives, and so you need to choose for yourself where you find power in boycotting, and you still need to be able to live your life in a way that sustains your mental health, sustains your joy, and so feel empowered, but don't let the bastards get you down.
Well, seriously. And like, the art is not the artist. It's just not. My whole point of this is that it's not. The art is not. I just didn't want
my comments to be taken as though I was discounting the boycotting that's happening, because I do think it's very important. It is empowering. It's just like, you can't boycott everything, and especially like in a position like, like I think there's a point where it's like you got a devil in each hand, and you just have to you have to pick one at the end of the day. Like in Taylor's position,
except in this one, to me, it's like there's no devil.
Well, I meant like in the retail situation.
Oh yeah, the retail.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
but the thing that I'm most concerned about, I'm not even concerned about like the reception of this album. I mean, I am. I do think it's a little bit separating the wheat from the chaff in a sense. But I do think that was a little bit purposeful. If she's stretching it a little bit, and kind of like seeing like who's going to stick with her in a sense, because now she has the legs to be able to do that a little bit more. But I just think it's like that pre-Snake Gate, that something's going to break, that people so desperately are ready and willing to turn against her, that if one narrative, true or false, doesn't matter at this point, probably false, if one narrative takes hold hard enough, it's going to be another, Taylor Swift is canceled party.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just think that people are like ripe for it. They want it so bad, even though it's not based in any reality whatsoever. And they feel like, well, if it wasn't true, then she would come out and say it wasn't true. But that doesn't mean it's not true. That's not how it works.
And like, who cares if it, like, the other thing is like, how she keeps saying in these interviews, like everyone is like a celebrity in their life right now, like with social media, and everyone has to curate their public personas, and like, it's not just celebrities. Like, these are all clues that she's very aware of the controversy this is going, that some of these takes we're going to have. It's like, then let them have the conversations. Let them have the conversations.
Oh, I think maybe we're talking about different things, because I'm not talking about like the actually romantic. I'm not talking about like the canceled. I'm talking about the conversation about she's racist, MAGA.
It's all ties in though.
Basically, I mean,
but it all ties in. Like, it all ties into that, because it's like, oh, if canceled is a MAGA dog whistle, it goes back to the very beginning. Like, first of all, there has never been a year where people have not claimed that Taylor Swift is not a, white supremacist or something like.
I know.
There's never been a year.
And like, I get it. She's a well-off white woman, and we are historically pretty terrible. Like, I get it, but that doesn't mean that she is. And again, she has not. I've not seen. Give me the evidence. If that's what you think she is, Give me evidence that isn't the biggest stretch I've ever seen in my life.
Please. I mean, like, right. It's all a stretch. It's just, it's
all,
like the Gaylors also. Like,
right.
it's the same. It's like conspiracy theory mind. You know what I mean? Let's be like,
Mhm.
well, like she did, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be the most famous person in the world and not be and be immune from getting pictures taken with people that believe different things as you. I mean, like, give me a break.
Right.
Seriously. You
And
can't.
unless you've been in that situation, like, it's very easy for us to say, oh, well, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't take a picture with somebody who had that on their clothes or that in their whatever. I would notice it right away. How do you know you were in that situation? I don't know what it's like. I
Well,
don't.
then the whole
Maybe you don't. Maybe you only look at their face. Maybe you only. I don't know.
and
I
also
don't know.
then there would be a whole nother conversation where the person where she wouldn't take a picture with starts this whole big thing. Taylor Swift wouldn't take a picture with me because I was
Absolutely.
wearing blank, blank, blank. So it's like a no-win is my point. There's no
Mhm.
winning. There's
There
no
is, and
winning.
that's why if she were to
It's
come
stupid.
out and say, "I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not," okay, I'm not MAGA. Obviously, I'm not. I told you who I was endorsing, right? It wouldn't matter what she said because they would say, "Oh, but she didn't say this, or she didn't say it strong
Right.
enough."
Well,
She,
she can't have
she
one.
wasn't strong as she said this. She didn't say this was a secret message. That it doesn't matter what she says because they hear what they want to hear.
Right.
And
And
we know this because we are rational people. Like, and we've studied this woman, right? But
yeah.
my concern is that the haters, the people who are so desperate to bring this woman down, they're gonna get their hooks on something. They're trying. Every day I read something.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's ridiculous.
something is I'm concerned, especially because now we have fans of another singer, some of which have been trying to make things out of nothing.
Exactly. I mean, that was my fear. The second I heard that song, I was like, oh, this is going to start a very uncomfortable fan war because I've been here, done this a million times. And like in this climate, not so great. But the thing is that the truth of the matter is that Taylor can do whatever she wants and she has the right to do whatever she wants and write about whatever she wants. Do I think it was the best choice personally to, in a seemingly everything's going well kind of vibe to throw in something that is going to clearly enrage people that are like literally perched waiting for her to do anything that they can be pissed off about? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know.
do you know what I mean? Like, it's wild, but she did it for a reason. And I think a lot of it is because it's like how ridiculous you all are. Like, all these people can do all this shit to me. I write this like I write this and I'm like the worst person in the world, and whatever. I mean, the thing is, and she did say this. She said this, and it's
she
true.
did, and I think in a sense we have to just not engage because it gives, if you engage, it gives it gas, it gives it life, it gives it legs.
Totally.
And if we don't give it legs, it dies away because it's not based on anything.
Yeah, and like we also have to like know in our hearts that there are so many people that are just jealous of this woman. I mean, jealousy is a very difficult emotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it never feels good and never comes off right, and it doesn't process into anything that has resolve. You know what I mean? So there's like a lot of people that like are, and I'm talking like artists, not like artists that are jealous of her success, jealous of her life, jealous of her happiness, jealous of jealous of the tour, jealous of the this, jealous of the attention, jealous of the controversy, jealous of the the space that she takes up in people's heads. Like it's like this insane amount of why can't I be more like that? What was so great about her? Well, she's not that great. So let's just start like saying that she's like whatever the thing, you know what I mean? And it's contagious. Unfortunately, negative emotions are more contagious than joyful ones. And that's like
Mhm.
really why I try to always promote unapologetic joy, because it's like, please spread it, because
Mhm.
it needs to be spread more. I champion all marginalized communities, the LGBTQ communities,
Absolutely.
immigrants into our country, women, women's rights, women reproductive systems, like
Yes.
everyone who's being marginalized in this time period, like period. The anti-bullying campaigns, like
Mhm.
all of the things. And still, it's this it's fascinating. I mean, it is fascinating. It truly is. I almost find it more fascinating than irritating now that the level of vitriol for her is truly unhinged in a way that's like, you know, get a grip, everyone. I mean, like seriously, get a grip.
Like,
Like, do we not know?
just
Like,
don't like her. Just if you don't like her, don't like her, and
just
move
don't like her and
on.
move on. But see, like I feel like a lot of these people do like her.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
agree. I don't
they're
think
they're
we're
secret,
what they
like
are.
they're like mad that they like her or
Mhm.
something, because
Just
they
not cool enough or whatever.
or like they're fascinated because she's fascinating.
Mhm.
They're intrigued because she's intriguing.
Mhm.
She never goes away because she's the most creative, and she's putting all this, she's like saturating. And we as Swifties love, because it's the best. But damn, I mean, like some people, like it will be easier for you to just join. Just let me hand you a friendship bracelet, and let's just move on. You know what I mean? Like let's
Yeah.
just get over it and enjoy it, instead of having this like confirmation bias, ridiculousness bullshit where you can't even appreciate art when you see it. I mean, that's like that's the thing that pisses me off. Like, not to be negative, but like that truly blows my mind. Again, it's
Yeah.
like, think about if Michelangelo was here. The
Mhm.
shit talking that we would be doing as a human race over trying, like watching somebody do something literally incredible. There'd be all kinds of, well, he's this, he's that. Like, ugh,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
enough. Sorry to keep going back to, actually, maybe she put it out on purpose. I think she did. I truly
Well, I mean,
believe
obviously she put it out on purpose. I think we just are not 100% clear on the what.
I think it's actually to start this, like this, the endless amount of conversations when you
I
think
mean,
of
she
like
did. She did do
the,
it.
yeah, because she's like, am I the art? Am I the artist? Like, it is the questions. It's abstracting her life to the point of where, like, why does my music make you hate me as a person? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
but we do that more than we think we do with artists that we don't love in any format. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? We hear it a lot. We do it ourselves and we don't realize it, but it's like this prejudgment. It's just uh, it's we have to learn to accept art in the form that it's given to us
Mhm.
and love it or like it or whatever or not, based upon how it affects us and
Mhm.
not who made it. That is really like, can we evolve to that point?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we can. I don't know, because we're missing, like, look at the shit that folklore got. Like, who
Mhm.
can talk shit about folklore?
I
I mean, like
know.
that album like cured my soul. I mean, it truly had a life-changing effect on me.
Yeah. Same.
And people are like, like, what do you mean, Like, it's just wild to me. Like, well, I'm like, have you listened to it? No. Well, then, like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Come
there you go.
on, come on. So, yeah, I think this is all a manipulation. It's almost like we're in a simulation that she's orchestrating. Because if I find out the artist is a problem, then I can't enjoy the media if you're a bad person and I just can't support them.
And that's fine.
And that's fine. Like, and that's fine. But hold on, this is the question though. The question is, if you fell in love with the art before you knew that the artist was problematic, what then becomes your view of the art? That's my question. Because I feel like the art has a life of its own in a way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The art is not, and I'm like really referring to like novelists when I say this, because I just feel like it's like creating completely separate worlds. It's like us thinking like Stephen King is an axe murdering psychopath who lives with like demons and like ghost pets. He's not.
Allegedly.
He's not.
I know, I'm
You know
kidding.
what I mean? But like his work surely depicts that.
Right.
But it's like he's not that person.
No.
He just his creativeness,
our knowledge
is just, you know, like that's his forte. Wild as it may be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like it's a lot of prejudging is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I mean? And like, where does art have its own place to stand that's untethered from its creator in order for it to always remain art? That isn't the questions I'm asking. And I'm really just asking them philosophical. I wrote like 35 pages of this. And
Yes.
it's like a bunch of these questions. All
right. And everybody's going to have their own different lines that they draw and different comfort levels. And like, I mean, I think Michael Jackson is such a good example. Like, I grew up with Michael Jackson. He came out when I was Thriller came out when I shouldn't say he came out, because obviously like he was in Jackson 5 and everything, but like him solo career Thriller came out. I think I was in like first grade, or like I was young. Like it's got memories. Like I grew up with that, and we didn't know. There are still people who are in denial about it, right? And he's gone, so he's not going to get any money. I'm not going to go buy his albums anyway, but I have such good memories. They're good songs. Like, but I'm not going to,
do you not listen to them?
No, I do. Like, if they come on the radio, of course I'm going to listen to them, because the memories I have.
Because the art is its own thing. You know what I mean? It's a weird thing. And I'm like, it's not an easy question.
But
to
I mean,
answer.
it is complicated, because then I think
very complicated
that he hurt, and he did hurt a lot of people.
It's a wild concept, and it's just one that I'm just going to be mulling over. And I think that like this album and this rollout is inspiring all these questions in me. Like, what,
and that's what art does.
And that is what art makes you think. The end. If the thing is not making you think, it's not art. I'm sorry, but it's not. Like art makes you think. It makes you uncomfortable sometimes. And like this album I think part of the artistry of this album was the orchestrated response of the public.
Very interesting. I like that idea.
Because listen, look at how
I'm concerned about if there's an unorchestrated backlash. But I do think
look at how
she's at a very different point in her life, and she can handle it in a very different way.
Totally. And she has more fans than she doesn't.
Exactly.
But I think it's orchestrated, because I'm going to go back to the bookshelf. Look at the levels of performance artists that we have in there. And we have a few that were so controversial that it started like countrywide discussions and riots. You know what I mean? I don't think that she picked performance art, controversial political artists, and abstract art on accident.
No.
And it's all of these artists make you go, well, is this art? It's just this, or this, that he's just standing there screaming shit, or like whatever it is. But like, I think it's orchestrated, you guys. I really do. I think that she knew, and she did this to see, like, and I wish she would. I wish most people would go like, oh my God, I'm like, oh my God, I'm the joke in a way. Not like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like when you've seen like those things where like a hypnotize, like a person like hypnotizes somebody in the audience or like whatever. Like, it was like a mass, like the media and the rollout is like the reactions the positive and negatives are part of the spectacle of a showgirl. Good reviews, bad reviews. We're seeing it in real time. Is it good? Is it bad? At the same time, nothing's selling better.
Yeah. JK, these are not mental gymnastics. We like the album. I mean,
oh yeah.
Explain the numbers. How is it's going to break records 2 weeks in a row, and you're allowed to think the album is bad.
Yeah, you are.
If you think that everyone that we think the album is bad and we're just like lying to you, and everybody else is lying about the album, then please explain the numbers and how does it make sense? Make the math, because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I mean,
I like it. I can't stop singing it.
Yeah, I mean, I love this album. I think it's super great, and it's
you didn't really like it. You were hoping it would be different. Oh, so you can read my mind. Interesting.
All right, hold on. We'll get to
Didn't know that.
C Musk has like 4 times more money than her because she's a right.
Well, people do say shit about
okay, so like what's going on? Is there something going on where
JK
has
come on here and is telling us that
no
we did not like the album, that I
were hoping it'd be
basically listened to it nonstop since it's come out, that there are songs that make me cry regularly every time I hear them. That's fine.
Okay,
I mean, you can think that if you want. I don't know why you think you can, that you know us to know if we like the album or not.
Here's the thing.
It seems to me like you are listening to a few loud voices on the internet, and you think that can tell you how everybody else in the world feels. And that's, I don't know if that's how you're going to make your decisions about life.
And like, here's the thing. Like, I will be honest. Like when Showgirl came out, I was surprised by it.
Same.
And I definitely expected a different viewpoint, but I immediately loved it. I mean, there are songs I don't love, and we all know that, and I will never change my mind on it.
With every album, that is true.
And that's just the end of it. But I love most of this album. And yeah, but like, here's the thing. Like, my thoughts, the shit that I put on what I thought this album was going to be was out of my own brain. Do you know what I mean? She said something and I was like, I formed my own perception.
Mm-hmm.
And
because what else could we have done, right?
Like, and painted the landscape on it, and when it was something different, then like whatever. But like, the music is, I personally like it. No one has to like it, but obviously people do, because like it's selling like crazy. Like, quite literally, that is what's happening. And I don't know why there's such a need for people to dislike this album, because it's not going to happen. Like, let me tell you what is going to happen. Okay, let me just break this down for you and tell you what.
And I know exactly what she is going to say.
What's going to end up happening is most of these people in 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, a year, they will go, oh my God, you know what I love Showgirl. And it's just what happens. Like, there is some kind of like let's all just agree to not like this, because we in our heads had this idea of what this album was going to be, and we had this expectation of what Taylor should write and what she should say and what she should do and what blah 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 blah, and what and to be quite frank with you, it's like Taylor did what she wanted to do, and we can either receive it and like it, or we don't, but we can move on. Like, we can just move on. Whatever you were listening to before Showgirl came out, return to it.
Go listen to it.
It's like super easy. Just return to that.
Hey, Holly, what's going to happen when her next album comes out?
The same thing. I mean, that's what happens all the time.
People are going to say they hate it. And they're good. They love Showgirl.
Why isn't it like more immature on this album than almost other past? I was hoping for a more mature sound than a more mature sound than okay.
I mean, that's
because
on
you know
you.
what?
That's
Here's
what
the
we're hoping
thing.
for. That define mature.
And
This
also,
is the album
like,
she wanted to put
here's
out.
the
She
thing,
didn't
though.
say, what
Okay.
album does JK want me to put out? She put out the album she
Hold
wanted
on.
to put out.
Look at, let me answer this.
Okay.
So here's my viewpoint. And this is fucked up, but like, this is the truth of the matter. I think when you're really sad, there's a depth of writing just in general that you can access that is more profound in a lot of ways, because sadness sadness is so unique. Grief is so unique. When Torture Poets Department came out, I was like dealing with devastating loss. Like I was grieving the untimely death of my father. Suddenly died. I was in a very bad amount of grief, and that album like spoke to me on multiple levels, because like when you are feeling emotions that have painful layers, they feel deeper and they hurt more, they last longer, blah blah blah. She's not in that place, and I'm sorry to say it, but like, happiness is sometimes one-dimensional feeling. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're really happy and that's it. You know what I mean? Like but it doesn't mean that it's bad, and it doesn't mean that it's not.
I don't think it means that it's immature.
But like, happiness also makes you silly. It makes you like view the world in a different way, because you're unbothered by the weight of grief and sadness and disappointment and betrayal and letdowns and loss and all of the shit and death and all of it. You know what I mean? Happiness allows you to be free. And so are you going to be writing like the deepest, like people don't reach in and pull out like the deepest realms of them when they're elated. They just like this, like, it's not really human, unfortunately. I mean, if it's just like happiness comes off as a one-dimensional state of mind that everything's great, and you honestly don't like, what's there to think about? What's there to reflect upon? I'm on a massive raging high. And so like, to people that are coming off of like a downswing of grief, this album is also so important because it allows them to feel euphoria and feel the lightness that the world can be, and the lightness that being human can also have when you have moved past the depths of despair. You know what I mean? And trust me, there will be a point where everyone falls back into a shitty ass time in their life. I mean, it's life, and that's how it goes. Yeah. But like, when there's rays of joy and when people can express it, like, that's what they're doing, expressing joy. I mean, that's all I can say.
I apologize for getting a little heated. It's just, it's frustrating. And I just want to say, listen, I love Torture Poets. And Torture Poets is still there. It still exists. Folklore, Evermore, they still exist, and we can listen to them whenever we want.
Yeah.
She told us that this was going to be a fun pop album. So if you like JK, were expecting something along the lines of Torture Poets, that just means that you either didn't listen to that when she said that, or you formed an idea in your head. And I apologize that's what that you were shocked by, this. And we were all surprised. Like, there were things about this album that surprised us, right? But listen, you also have to accept that if she came out with another album that was basically Tortured Poets 2.0, all of these people would turn around and say, oh my God, it's the same thing all over again. Can she only do the same thing over and over again? Because, and I'm not saying you, JK, I'm saying these people who are very, very loud, those people will find fault in whatever she does. So I'm just saying, sometimes you have to turn the noise of the world off, which is what I did. If you go back and you watch our past episodes, I did not engage in social media for the first, I think, 3 or 4 days of the album coming out because I wanted to form my own opinion of the album. And you can go back and you can see, because Holly and I processed this album in real time. And we had one night where we were tired. We were adjusting to it. The rollout was, we were a little frustrated with some things, and we were venting a little bit, and we were just kind of trying to deal with some of the stuff in the album. And we were, I wouldn't even say we were negative, but we were just a little frustrated. We were venting a little bit, but then we sat with it a little bit. I stepped away from the album for a little bit, and then, you know, I came back to it and I was like, wow, you know, I really love that sound. I love the harmonies. I love this. I love that. And I have not stopped listening to it since then. So why would someone create a
bot to torment you? I don't know what that means.
I don't, that may be a response to somebody else.
Well, hold on,
maybe they said JK was a bot or something. And I don't think JK is a bot.
And like, no, trust me, no one can torment me. Like I'm unbothered by like most things, but like here's the other thing.
Okay. We welcome the discourse. We appreciate
totally say it. Like hot opinions.
I just don't appreciate someone coming in and telling me.
Agreed. Like JK, stay in the chat.
That just got me heated. I apologize for
that. I like having alternate views, but I will also say this. Sometimes, like for me right now, it was really hard to accept hearing happiness. I mean, this sounds so like weird in a way, but like music, usually you listen to the music that matches your mood, matches your state of mind, and matches the place that you're at in your life. And when something doesn't match that, you have a harder time relating to it. Do you know what I mean? Like Taylor's clearly in the happiest place she's ever been. Okay. Over the top happy. I still need tortured poets, and I probably always will. You know what I mean? I will always, like, no one's saying like, forget whatever. She's just in a different place in her life, and she's experiencing like literally unbridled joy.
Yeah. And I don't want to interrupt you, Holly, but I just want to quickly say, I'm just seeing some of the comments here. I don't want to dogpile on JK.
No
dogpile. Let's not get on him. He's allowed to express his opinion.
And
he's not a Taylor Swift hater. He says he loves tortured poets. Yeah, okay,
right.
Maybe he doesn't like this album, and that's okay. It's okay. Let him express his opinion, please.
Totally.
Please don't. It's
without
okay.
question. And here's the thing, like. This album was hard for me to process at the beginning, as Taylor mentioned.
This comment made me laugh. Sorry.
It was hard for me to process because like sometimes I had to like go, oh, okay, we're in like complete and utter bliss mode, and like if you're not in that, like it's hard to fully activate. Do you know what I mean? Into that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why some of the songs make me cry.
Yeah, and like
my Chiron, like I think we haven't even really seen our Chirons. Throw our Chirons up there, Holly. Mine is never had two.
I don't see yours. Oh, because I'm an idiot. We
go. See, never had two. Because it's but it gives me hope too. It also gives me hope. I said, I've not taken my opalite bracelet off because opalite gives.
Oh my God, opalite's my jam.
It gives me a lot of hope that like
totally.
I had an onyx night, but my sky can
totally like listen.
Can be opalite. Okay, Holly, you talk.
Opalite is my jam. Like when I heard it, and I haven't released my reaction yet because it's so insane the amount of crying I did in opalite because it was like so hopeful, and it was like yes, I like one day I'll be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just going to love this right now because you know what? It's speaking to a part of me that wants to like truly, you know, be super joyful. And this is the thing that music does. You know what I mean? Yeah. People were hoping for this, hoping for that. But like, if you take your own self out of the equation, which is really hard to do, like it's hard to take your own brain out of what you're listening to. Like it really is. But if you try, you might have a different appreciation for it, or you're just not going to like it. And that is
But that's okay too.
cool. Like, it's all good. Like, it's not for you. Trust me, there is an album for you. As you know, if you're still in Tortured Poets all day, all night, I feel you. Like, I feel you deeply when I say this. Like, I feel you and I understand and I respect it. And sometimes, like, let me tell you something. If this was, if this was months ago, I don't even think I'd be able to process this album. I'd be, because of the mental state I was in.
Yeah.
I would not
for you.
have been able to deal with the exuberance and the like bright shininess of it. I personally wouldn't have been able to do it. So like, I get it. And, you know, maybe I never say never.
Darren, I think so.
Never say never. I am not there yet by any stretch, but like one day I will. It's like and people like, here's the thing. Like, I know that was rhetorical, but rage bait bots are definitely real. They are real.
I don't think that we are big enough to attract bots, honestly. Like,
yeah, and like, you know what? Yeah, absorb the music and it'll make you happy. Like, that is what I found. Like, once I like kind of like let go of like how this doesn't mirror my insides completely, and let that part of it go and just like allowed the music to simulate happiness in me. I was like, I love it. And like Opalite, the second I heard it, I was like, well, this is my theme song. Like, I'm getting everything.
You knew it was going to be your theme song before it even came out.
It was my number one. It was my number one thing. And we have to also like look at her story. She has been in a place of like unresolved for so long. And she's been on this quest for this moment. And so is her like, I personally don't think she's like, I need to write like a magnum opus style. Like, she's having fun and she just wants to express fun, joy, sparkly. All of that always comes off with less depth than, Chloe, Sam, Sophia, or Marcus. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but there is a lot of depth in there.
There is.
When you start to unravel it. And JK, I hope you're still here. If you're still here, Holly and I, what we usually do when Taylor is not breaking news every 13 seconds is we do break down her songs, and we will, after we sit with this album for a while, we are going to break down all the layers in these songs. And if you go back to, I think 2 and 3 episodes ago, you might be interested. And there's a lot of other, not just her lyrical layers, but sonically, her music that she has interpolated, other people's music that she's interpolated, other messaging that's going on.
There's so much messaging.
There's a lot going on in this album that you don't get right away, that we're slowly picking apart.
Absolutely.
And but if you don't want to explore that, that's okay too.
Totally. You will eventually when you need to, because again, Taylor always meets you where you are. You know what I'm saying?
She does.
Like, she meets you where you are, and it's an astounding thing. I mean, it's truly an artist that like, she meets you where you are. And I will never stop talking about the effect that Tortured Poets had in my life. Like, it was profound and it was wild. And I still need it. You know what I mean?
Me too.
It was like so bad. I went through a lot of tragedy in the last 2 years, a lot of full-blown tragedies that have been overwhelming. And, the first time I listened to this, I was like, to Showgirl, I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to let go of like.
Well, I mean, we talked about it. We talked about the fact that you're like, I'm still feeling Tortured Poet. Like, I don't know that I'm ready to like, and I
don't know if I'm ready.
A little bit myself too.
I don't know if I'm ready. And then I like allowed it to just, instead of mirroring my feelings, it was almost like pulling me out of my feelings. Instead of like, I want this song to replicate what I feel right now so I can like sit in it. You know what I mean? It was more like, I'm going to show you something opposite, and you can like reach up to get it. You know what I mean? Like just try, like there's hope. I'm seeing fairy lights through the mist. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is it is interesting, but trust me, some people aren't ready to do that, and that's fine.
And that's okay, because really showgirl, just like tortured poets and folklore are still there for you, showgirl will be there for you when you're ready for her.
Absolutely.
But absolutely, if you ever need like a boost, you're feeling like a little down,
LP knows.
You throw on a father figure. Ooh,
yeah, father
figure me going. That makes me feel
Opalite. Tough. I mean, Opalite to me is a magical song. Opalite has reached magical sorcery levels of wonder in my life. I love this song and literally cannot deal with it. And like now I'm finding myself like, oh, you know what? I actually would rather listen to Opalite than like LOML on repeat, or
like, that's interesting.
It is very interesting because everyone knows like LOML is my jam, and like, or like there's different parts of like Tortured Poets that I'm like, yeah, but I'm actually, I just like want to listen to The Fate of Ophelia instead.
I just feel like keeping it 100 on the land, the sea, and the sky for some reason.
Right. Like I just need these beats, and I need the vibration level. That's, I don't know. Like there's a lot that goes into music when we process it. And like, here's the other thing. Okay. Like, here's the other thing that I don't think we've like talked about. And this is just like for real. Right now, our world is absolutely nuts. It is filled with shit that makes you have a nervous breakdown, anxiety attack, crying fits every hour.
Clock it.
Right? The unjust and cruel and heinous things that we are being forced to witness, hear about, and read about every 5 minutes is damaging. Okay, it's damaging. And sometimes, like when you're feeling like all of these like really profoundly deep feelings and feelings of like of anxiety and sadness and devastation for all the things that you have to witness in right now, it's sometimes hard to hear joy because you're like, stop, like there's other shit going on, you know what I mean? Like I can't like I don't want to, you know, I don't want to sparkle right now because like there's so many things that are happening that are wrong, just straight up wrong. People are being othered, like you know, the levels of what's happening. It's horrific. And so sometimes I feel like what happened with this album a little bit is that when it met this moment in our place in society, it didn't seem to read the room in vibration. You know what I mean? And
we talked about that a little bit too.
Happiness level. You know what I mean? Because it's like there's a lot to like not be pumped about. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, sometimes we need a reprieve.
Yes.
From this insanity that we are dealing with. And like if you can just let happiness and like sparkly beats and, you know, songs of like hope and stuff be that reprieve because trust me, like there's so much shit, right? Every second. Give yourselves and your souls and your spirits a break.
Yes.
From that.
Yes.
Like we need a break from that.
Your soul needs rest.
Yeah. We need to see some shiny things that give us hope. You know what I mean? Like we just do. And this has done that for me. I think The Fate of Ophelia is a very artfully crafted song. And yes, very clever. It is artful. It's wonderful.
This I mean, and we knew it was going to be musically unbelievable with Max Martin and Shell Beck.
Totally.
I think, Celia, I think you're right. Father figure blows my mind, and I keep talking about it, so forgive me because I'm gonna say it again. The building of the you'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning, and then there's like a punch. It's that build, that build, that build. It's almost like a
Don't worry about Shayla.
drop, but it's just
Yeah.
it's an invisible punch, really.
It's the power punch that we need. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
it's so
the
good.
power punch. Like this album really does have it all. Like it gives you songs of like empowerment and like, you know,
which she always does.
But it also gives you like life gets better, everyone. Like, and also it's like, here, remember me, the tortured poet?
I'm you, just happier.
And now I'm here. So life can do amazing things. You just have to like give it time. Oh my God, this is the funniest thing I've ever said. Do you, Holly Swiftie, take the orange glitter pill to move on or the gray dead pill to wallow? The choice is yours. Yes. And it's a choice daily. Do you know what I mean?
Gray or is it grayish?
Yeah, it's grayish, right? The choice I have been forcing myself to take the orange glitter pill because I have realized it's better for my mental health currently because there's just so much going on. But I still partake in torture poets. Like I literally,
because it's okay. It's okay.
I listen to torture poets every day. Like I won't lie. There's some point in the day where I listen to something on torture poets because I have to have like it's you know, it's the part where it's like, okay, we're done like faking happiness like for the whole day.
If you don't allow yourself to feel the sad, the mad, the whatever, it's gonna come find you. Like you can't avoid it. So you might as well give yourself the 5 minutes, the 10 minutes or whatever to do the LOML, to do the smallest man who ever lived, and like at least get some of it out so it doesn't kick you in the ass when you're least expecting it.
Exactly. Like there's so many things that we have to block right now. Like for me personally, like there's so much shit I have to block out. Like I can't,
otherwise you can't function.
Like I literally can't cope if I
because it's so much.
Like there's all of these walls that we're building. So like if there's something that allows your mind to be free for 4 minutes and like swirls you off into a glitter cloud in Fate of Ophelia or Honey or Wood or like whatever it is, do it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it to like push the eject seat button and go into the glitter. You know what I mean? Your soul needs it. And I love that this came out right now because honestly, because here's the other end of that. If she came out with another Tortured Poets, I don't know if my soul would survive that.
Seriously, I'll jump up.
I might not even spot. Okay. It's made me a mad person to be it, but I have to ignore it. Yeah,
that's how I feel too.
You just have to ignore this, right? It's it's just we can only Can
I tell a cute story since we're like finding the joy? So I was taking care of my little Swiftie friends this morning, and the younger one, she's 3. She started saying to me, "I saw your mom at the movie theater."
Oh, I was
like,
Lord.
Okay. So I'm thinking, and they went to see the release party, okay? And I'm thinking, well, maybe she saw somebody who looked like me or something. And they don't know that my mom passed away. Obviously, like that's not a conversation I'm going to get into them with them or anything. I was like, oh, that's nice, whatever, go on with our day. And then her sister goes to school, so I'm just with her, and we're watching the Fate of Ophelia video, and she goes, "There's your mom."
Oh, Taylor,
yeah. There's your mom in a black wig.
There's God, that's hilarious.
Taylor Swift is my mom, and she goes, "Yeah, Taylor Swift is your mom." I'm like, yes, she is. Yes, she is.
There we go. Yes,
Taylor
she is.
Swift is my mom.
Who said 4-year-olds aren't smart?
Like, I'm not exactly sure where she got the idea that Taylor Swift is my mom, but I did not correct her.
Just run with it. That's the most adorable thing in the world.
The only thing I can figure is that
you're both Taylor.
Before I got this necklace,
okay,
I have a necklace that has like my mom's handwriting on it, And I usually, if the kids ask, I'll just say, oh, it's a message from my mom. So then I've been wearing this one. And so maybe like I said that to them, and then I say like, this one's a Taylor Swift. So maybe she like thinks like all the necklaces I wear are like from my mom or something.
I don't
That's
know.
the only thing I can figure. But
just ask her. Go, why do you think?
Because I want her to believe that Taylor Swift is my mother.
Just say, how did you know that she's my mom?
I used to all the time when they were a little younger. I used to, if I wanted to get them to do something, I'd like put my phone and be like, "Oh, hi Taylor. Yeah, how are you? Oh, yeah." And then like, if I knew that like she'd posted something on Instagram, I could be like, "Oh look, Taylor just sent me this video of, oh, you want me to show them the video of you with your cat? Okay, I'll show it to them." And then I would like pull it up.
That's funny. I love that.
And they would clean up, or they'd, use the potty, or
totally
work like a charm, baby.
Does Holly look through, I think that's supposed to say opalite, to see Orange World to make her? Yes, I do. Listen, I've been holding this opalite every day since I've gotten it. Like, it is affecting me in a positive way. Aww. And I am just, here's the other thing. I'm just going to, and then I don't want to talk about this anymore. Like all the hateration really, but like, I think we've been just so programmed to react negatively to things because of the state of our world that it's just like it's almost like second nature in a way. Like we just attack things. Yeah. And everyone needs to, like, literally, we all need to get in a better headspace. We need to be happy. This allows us to be happy. How dare anyone say that they shouldn't be listening to it? If it makes you feel better, that's the only thing that matters, is like, truly.
If you're not hurting anyone,
yeah, you
got to do what makes you feel happy.
You do. I fear I've gotten addicted to the orange glitter pills. Yep. And it's good. Good. That's good. Being
good for your brain.
Great.
Good for your brain.
Being happy is great. And what a rarity that is in this situation. So like, it's like, when Taylor says in Tortured Poets, for just 1 hour of sunshine.
Yeah.
This album is about an hour long. Everyone, it's your 1 hour of sunshine. Just go do it. I do like the sound of Madam Pink. Oh, so do I.
Pink. Oh,
Madam Pink is a great name.
I like that the LP gives us all little nicknames.
I know. I love that.
It does sound like a Clue character.
I love that.
Please don't murder anyone.
I love Madam Pink.
Madam Pink in her car while she's door dashing. That's the updated Clue. Can't believe Taylor Swift and Travis. No, I'm not her mom. I'm her daughter.
I know. Isn't
I'm
that funny?
younger than her. Obviously. But what can we but that would mean that I'm like attracted to my father. That gets in a little murky territory.
We're not going to get into father figure tonight.
You mean would?
Or whatever. Like, yeah. Yes. Will I ever forgive Taylor for how uncomfortable that song makes me? No, I won't. But I love the music of it. I love the music of it. All right, so let's talk. Please excuse me while I go to all my. Yes, please. Madam Pink is quite literally. What if it was like Madam Pink Unicorn? Ooh. But I like Madam Pink. It's just so.
I like Madam Pink. It's a little mysterious.
It's so mysterious and like vigilante. I feel like she needs
like one of those like. Although I mean, not that I want you to smoke, but those like.
Yeah.
Like
totally. No, I love
like
that
little netting with like pink. Oh, okay. All right.
Perfect.
Or KP, LP. I don't even know your name anymore. That's how tired I am.
Okay.
Every time we go live, I'm like whining about how tired I am. I'm so sorry.
I've had a wild day.
So it's been a day. Like I almost broke my toe. It's been a whole thing.
I locked myself out of the Spark studio.
Yeah. We're running on
crazy.
We're running on Taylor Swift and
we're running on fumes and orange pills, orange glitter pills.
Cigars needed.
Fumes and orange glitter pills.
And orange glitter pills. And how shiny my cardigan is in the sun.
Oh yeah,
it made me so happy yesterday.
And maybe a water
hub.
A water tub.
Water
what?
tub. Oh, like a tub, like in the music video. Oh, water.
Water gun.
Oh, water pew pew, as we have to say on this form.
I said the wrong thing. Whatever.
Speaking of the music video, I've not completely nailed it down yet, but since I did watch the music video about 5 times today, I'm fairly certain, depending on how you break it down, it seems to me there are 12 separate scenes or sets in the video.
And there's 6s in every single set.
Oh, that reminds me. Did a little like Googling.
Google.
Where this woman makes me look up numbers, and why does she do this to me?
Google.
I was thinking about the kaleidoscope.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so interesting. Well, I was looking at like how many times can you turn a kaleidoscope? Like, is there a finite number? No, it's infinite. But
it is infinite. Go on.
A kaleidoscope is made up of with 6 vertices, so there's 6s in it. There's 3s in it because it's made up with 3 long mirrors, and the pattern is made using 31 reflected images. And what is 31 reflected? 13.
I know, and
she never stops.
No, she never stops.
She never.
Although
fails.
I do have a kaleidoscope. It's a very different type of kaleidoscope. I'm gonna have to get it.
We all see this meme that's been going around about how all the chimes, there's one chime for every song.
I know.
She can't possibly sleep. How does she come up with all of this?
Yeah, I mean, I lost count at like 130 Easter eggs in that video alone.
Amazing.
But like in that red, when she's like doing the swap kind of thing, and you see the kaleidoscope, like the gems, the red gem that has 6 sides.
How many? 6?
6. There's 6 band members. There's 6 lights in the audience.
Well, yeah, LP. I don't think the world. I mean, I do think the world moves to her, but I just think she's like Holly in that she has this like wide scope of knowledge and retains this a lot of information of numbers and things like that, and she kind of hooks into things. And she said, "Oh, well, 30." Maybe she learned about a kaleidoscope, and then she said, "Oh, 13 and 31 and reflected," and then she so. And it all comes together.
Let me just say this. Thank you for saying that. But like, it is sort of a curse though, because it really is. Like, I wish that I could brain dump stuff a lot. I do.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It gets like really a lot going on, and a lot of files up there, and a lot of like files shifting and like opening and editing, and like it gets a little wild. And like, I have an insane memory where it's insanity. And sometimes I wish that I could just be unaware of things. Do you know what I mean? Like, why is that sparking this? Like, I don't know, but like, I am endlessly curious. Okay. So can I talk about the things that I found in the Errors book? Because I need to talk about them.
Yes. I can't believe we are over an hour in and we're just getting to your discoveries. Let's go, baby. Yes.
Okay.
Big unicorn. Your name is showing up.
I love
it.
Taylor
Swift is hot. Probably.
Swiftie.
It wouldn't surprise me. Remember when she did the Midnights?
Oh, that's true.
So yeah.
And I am still going to I'm still going to
recreate the album
I'm going to
covers.
recreate every cover. I really am going to do that, you guys.
Again, it's the thing that we were all going to do before Showgirl got announced, and then everything got pushed behind it.
I know. So
we're complaining.
Here's the thing. So when who besides me has had the trailer on just repeat and has watched nothing else? That's me. Like, I've watched this trailer. I don't even know how many times.
I have not
count. It's like almost insane.
I was just like, you know what?
I love it. I love watching it.
I've watched it a couple times, and I'm just,
I love it.
I'm just gonna it is what I enjoy it. I'll come back to it. We've got 2 months. I need a little mental rest.
I am obsessed with Taylor's voiceovers. Like, it is like something truly weird. Like, I love listening to her do voiceovers, and this trailer is like such a good voiceover, and it's so emotional. Like this trailer
really
gets me every single time. I'm like,
very emotional, very, very emotional. And that's another reason why I haven't watched it.
I'm
like
addicted to it. And I can't even imagine the chaos that's going to be ensuing in my life when the episodes are released, because the trailer has me in a chokehold. I've watched it. I mean, I honestly don't even say in public because it's insane. Like, I've literally haven't turned it off. It's on a constant.
Oh, wow. You probably have it like memorized.
It's insane. So I was like, things like this make me want to just go down memory lane with the Eras tour. And I just want to relive it, right? Because it was super the best and I absolutely am obsessed. So let's just look through the Eras tour book.
Well, the sacred tome.
Yeah. Our
sacred
Rosetta
tome
Stone.
of our people.
So of course we all know how she ended like the Eras tour, like her social media post was "See you next era," which is so amazing to me because here's the thing that is so interesting. I don't even know where to begin with this, but like the showgirl era is intrinsically linked to the Era's era.
Absolutely.
Right? But there's also, I went back and made a list of everything that happened during the Eras tour.
Oh, it's a long list.
It's a very, very long list.
Okay.
I'm not going to read it all. I mean, I could, but like, it's a lot of stuff.
We'd be here all night.
We would be here all night. So let's just stick to music and go. Okay. There was "You're Losing Me" came out.
Oh, I love that song.
And it was a huge big deal.
Yeah.
We had 1989 Taylor's version. We had Speak Now Taylor's version.
Yes, we did.
We had the Tortured Poets Department.
Oh, yes, we did.
We have so much music that was released during the Eras tour itself. And now she's telling us that she wrote this album during the Eras tour, right? So there's, first of all, like where is this documentary going to start? Because we can see a lot of behind the scenes things. Like, so much shit happened. Like so much shit happened. We had the Joe breakup. We had the release of the movie. There was like so much going on. The Swiftie petition to stop dating Maddie Shealy. The dual, like, I love you. I know this is you. You know who you are. Them doing that. We had Taylor's like unhinged announcement that this is the happiest she's ever been in her life. From the Eras tour.
Little did she know. Foreshadowing.
We have so many things. So we have 3 albums that are linked to this era, right? So when she said at the end of the Eras tour, "See you next era," to me, it was her saying, we will see the Eras tour again next era, because she writes it on the first page of the Eras book. "See you next era," and it's all about the Eras tour, right? And there has been no news about the Eras tour from Taylor since it was over. You know what I mean? So now she's reintroducing the Eras tour behind the scenes during Showgirl. So that's one thing.
Okay. That was a little mind, but I got you.
That was what?
A little mind bendy.
It is
the Eras tour era, eras behind the era.
It's all meta. It's very meta.
Very, very.
So I get to the tortured
caffeine for that sentence, I think.
Yeah. I get to the Tortured Poets Department page in the Eras book. And she says this: "I wanted to create an illusion of an alien abduction, a battle scene, a religious institution, a mental institution, a haunted house, and a showgirl's dressing room routine."
Wow.
I mean,
it was right there all along.
She says it right here.
Yeah. Well, even just that the instrumental was called what? Sad Showgirl? instrumental
Yep.
or whatever.
And
Oh,
she
Darren,
used
A13. Oh, sorry. I know I'm interrupting you. I just want to real quick.
Yep.
I think here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing is obviously the next album is her 13th album. I fully believe it's just going to be called 13. The 13s are going to be everywhere. We're never going to know. We're not going to know. Is it just Taylor being Taylor with the 13s? Is it going to be for the album, or is it going to be something more specific like that? I don't know. Like,
I think she's just going to call it 13, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I would be shocked if it's not.
I would literally be stunned. So
then,
that
could be what the Easter egg really is, just that it's going to be called 13. I don't know.
So then,
okay, sorry, go back because let's go.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
I'm just looking through the eras, right? And does this not look exactly like the Rothko painting?
Oh yeah.
This is orange and yellow.
Yeah.
Interesting. But this is the one that really gets me. This is the one that I'm like, at the end of the Eras Tour book, she says behind the scenes. And we know that this is the end of the era.
Right.
It's the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. And it's going through the door. The door.
It's the Showgirls font and color.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is the Life of the Showgirls font.
So we should, I mean, we did guess, but we should have really just put money on it, really, to pay for all this work.
Yeah, but we didn't guess it about the Showgirl era.
No, but I mean, I want to give us a little bit of credit for guessing that that's what the announcement was going to be.
No. This is what that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. Yes, we did guess that. But what I'm saying is, this woman here, Taylor Allison Swift.
Oh, I know.
When this was printed,
I know
all of it. And she put it out in a book, and she said they'll never guess that this font is going to be the next album, and that this album is going to be behind the scenes of the Eras Tour. And then I'm going to release a thing called Behind the Scenes of the Eras Tour, but I'm going to put it in this Eras book of the current tour that I'm on, where people are buying this book. And it's insane, the levels. That's insanity.
Yeah, and if anybody made a post and they were, like a couple months ago, and they're like, "Hey guys, look, the font and the sparkly and the orange. Maybe it means," we all would have been like, "No, she's putting the album out. No, don't."
Right, and it's right, and it's like the album, and the whole vision. And the album is linked to the Eras Tour, but just not in the way that we thought it was. Do you know what I mean? The behind the scenes documentary is the part that we thought it was, but we get to visually see that, right? We get to experience that and look at it. But the soundtrack to the behind the scenes documentary is the Life of the Showgirl album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's how it all clicks together.
Yeah. Sorry if that was really loud. I got very enthusiastic with my yas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is how it all hooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I definitely think that in this documentary, we're going to even understand even more about all the kaleidoscopic pieces coming together and making that full picture. And I'm so excited.
And the broken image. I'm this person on this stage, but backstage, I hope here's my hope. These are the things I want. As of right now, this date, it's going to change. I want a box set. I want this as a physical media. I want the Eras documentary. I want the Eras movie, the final show. I want a live mashup album. I still want that in a box set. I think we're going to be getting some really crazy shit for Christmas, you guys. I think the Swiftmas, is going to be wild. I think it's going to be wild.
Good point. Good point.
I hope in this documentary she shows not all the great stuff. because so much drama happened during this tour. When you think, I mean, I made this list,
you
I'm
mean
like,
not just the highs,
shit.
but you want the lows too.
Yeah. And I wonder, like, the spans, like this tour, like, was like started in the Midnights era, was in the Tortured Poets era, exited this showgirl kind of thing. Like, there's so much stuff.
So much.
Like,
That's
there's
why,
so
like,
much.
people were like, "Oh, she said she's signing CDs. It's the showgirl CDs," and I'm like,
No, the Tortured Poets.
Exactly. Have you forgotten how many CDs went out? Like, when? Like, no, that's and I don't think time wise it could be the show, because yes, the album was done, but the actual like visuals. Printing, not the printing and the. I mean, she had. I would imagine those visuals were done at the same time as the music video, and Darren told us that video was filmed July, so that doesn't make any sense. That the album, but not the actual like printing and the visuals. Right. Like, if she's signing it, the visuals have to be done.
Right.
At the very least.
God only knows. Maybe, but she signed a whole bunch of shit for Tortured Poets.
Yeah, it had
on the Eras tour.
Tortured Poets.
All right. Do you want me to break down the list really fast? Just very speed run.
Yeah.
Everything that's happened. It's not everything, but it's a lot. All right, here you go. Okay. During the Eras tour, this is what happened. Well, we got the announcement of the tour, the international intrigue, the hysteria from all the Swifties, the Ticketmaster war, the worldwide phenomenon, re-recordings of Open Eyes, Safe and Sound, If This Was a Movie, All the Girls You Loved Before, the breakup of Joe, releasing You're Losing Me, adding more shows, Speak Now Taylor's version, I Can See You music video, her and Maddie's twin speech on stage, her declaration that she's never been happy before in her life, the 1989 Taylor's version, the Eras tour movie officially announcing her relationship with Maddie, the fan created petition to stop dating Maddie, the breakup, Tortured Poets Department, adding Tortured Poets Department to the set list, the Grammys, her relationship with Travis, the economic boom, the Swift quake, city tributes, the Super Bowl win, the broken records, Travis appearing on stage, Mount Swifty, Tay gating, the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart music video, the Eras tour movie release, and I could go on and on.
Yes, and the you know, yeah. And so we had the beautiful Swiftie who lost her life. We had
we did, and we had the Vienna and all that. But I personally don't think that this was actually a list I made of things that I think would probably be in here. I don't think she's going to be able to talk about the terrorist attack thing, and I hope that she talks about the beautiful Swiftie who lost her life. If she's allowed to, and if the family wants her, it gives her wishes on that. We also had the horrible stabbing of the Swiftie kids in England. That was absolutely horrible. I hope we get Matt. I want to see. I want. You know what I want to see? I want to see Tree Payne with like 75 different like computers in front of her. Like, how do we take him down now? I want to see like the plan for the marching band during The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, because that sends me into other realms of orbit. I don't even know. See, things happen here. That's awesome. I love this.
I came up with a wish for the docuseries that we did not mention in the last one.
Wait, I want to know what I spaced out. What
I came up with a wish for the docuseries that I did not come up with in our last live.
Perfect.
I want to know if she knew about Mastermind, and if she did know, did it change any of her outfit choices? Was she trying to outsmart us? But mostly, I want to know if she knew about it.
Yes.
Like, I don't like. Maybe they'll even get. Maybe Swift Alert will even get interviewed for it. I don't know. They should. Maybe. They absolutely should. They were
absolutely
a huge component of the era.
Without question. And I also want to know. I want to know how. I hope they show how she picked the songs to be mashed up. Like her practicing them. I want like
what's the, like
Like, what was the
Was it that
spreadsheet
day?
scenario?
Exactly. That's what I want to know.
You know what I mean? Like, how was it orchestrated? You know what I mean? Like,
was that bulletin board with the songs on it, was that picking the set list, or was that to pick the mashups? That's what I want to know.
it had to be the mashups because
which
none of
songs
those
have I done yet and which ones haven't?
Yeah. I know. It's going to be so interesting. I also want to see like video footage of when she decides to change the original set list because of her breakup with Joe. I like must see this. I
don't know if we will see that, but I would like to
see it. I also want to see any information about like after the show when the Tay Roomba malfunctioned and she like jumped off and like, danced anyway. Like where did that guy go?
I do think there will be like an errors tour section, just like there was at the end of the movie.
I also want to see. Oh, me too. Oh my God, me too. Darren. When I tell you,
I have next portion for sure.
I have dreams about knowing every detail of the stage design, production, like how they built it. I am deeply fascinated with the screens on the stage. I also want to know how the Tay Roomba, like if I feel like the Tay Roomba ran on magnets.
By the Tay Roomba, I want to know about how did the person in the Tay Roomba, like, did they lay down on their stomach? What could
they had to, because I saw a picture their feet.
I know, but how could they? Did they have mirrors so they could see? How did they maneuver it? Was there a secondary person like above? Like, I need to know all the Tay Roomba details.
I also want to know, like, this is my deeply weird thought about the Tay Roomba, and I want to know, did they build it around the person who'd be steering it?
Yes,
or did they build it first and then find a person who fit in it?
I bet they built it around the person.
I do too. Like there has to be a trust factor.
Yeah, like Bob, you're gonna do it. Okay, Bob, we're gonna measure it around.
We have to do this to measure around. What
happens if Bob gets sick?
Exactly. There has to be a backup.
Sorry, Bob.
Bob's never getting sick.
Bob, you can't get sick. If Taylor can't get sick, Bob can't get sick. Sorry, Bob.
If I ran the Tay Roomba, like literally, I don't even know what would have to be happening to me for me not to be like, I've got this. Do you know? Like it would have to be. Like I would literally have to be dead. Like if I was breathing air, I'd be running that Tay Roomba like you would not believe. Like, so I don't know. I just wanted to
do you think she will give us any information about like the gold Torture Poets outfit? Like, are we gonna get any of that?
I hope so.
Stuff that we know exists that we never saw.
I have to know. I have to know everything.
Please, can we have some answers?
I have to know how the Roomba, if it was on a track or if that guy actually. I mean, I'm like so fascinated, I can't even handle it.
That's what I like. That's what I like. It just seems a lot to put on Bob's shoulders.
Yeah,
for the Tay Roomba. Poor Bob.
I think it ran on.
But then we also need to celebrate Bob, so we need to know about Bob. Watch it be like.
I also want to know, like, I want to see, like, from her point of view in the car, like how the city like was completely blocked off and she was the only one allowed to drive on the roads.
Yeah, that would be very.
Like, I must see this. Like, I want to see the meetings that had to have to happen, where like whole governments, city governments, are like around a like board table, like a boardroom meeting, talking about like the logistics of the city and like how everything will be shutting down and how they're going to get her out and how like I am so invested in knowing everything. I want there to be just an Eras Tour museum that like
I do too.
Like, there's a guided, like you can put earphones in and a guided tour like tells you every detail you could possibly know. Yeah. I would volunteer there every day of my life. Like I would never leave.
I think I've said this before. There was a Hamilton exhibition that it traveled a little bit, and there was one here, and I went. We did spend probably 4 hours there. We could have spent 4 more. It was visual, it was auditory, it was everything. It was every sensor, and it was so much. It was every piece of information. It was about the musical. It was about actual history. It was fantastic. I need that Eras Tour.
I need it, and I also need to know where all these costumes are currently living.
Okay, what if? I'm not saying this actually happened. But what if you said her driving around in a car in the town? What if she drove around and saw Swifties like before the show, like getting merch or like doing the Swiftie activities and driving around. Obviously, you know, you wouldn't be able to see her through the glass of the car, but she saw the Swifties being Swifties. And then, like, we see that because it was filmed from inside the car. And then,
Yeah,
like,
I would love all of this.
You
I would
watch
love
that
this.
and you see
I'd
that
be mind
Taylor
blown.
saw you.
I would die.
Man,
I would die.
die
I would
dead
literally
behind
die.
you.
And the other thing that I want to know is like, I need to know the logistics of everything because like, you know that she has the bulletproof cars that she like she
Obviously.
takes them everywhere she goes. So
Yeah,
I need to know like they don't fit in her plane. Like she has to have like a carrier jet to be doing this.
Yeah.
Well, like
or like a boat?
it's a fleet of cars. You know what I mean? Like it's a fleet of them. And they're very heavy and super crazy. I mean, so like I just need to know. I have to know everything.
That work.
I also want to know about her hair. Also, whoever said, did somebody hold on. Oh, her hair. Oh no, hold on. I just saw. I love your hair, by the way. I love the pink and the blue.
I do too.
Yeah,
yes, choices were made.
It's this one. Oh no, we all love your hair. I want to know about Taylor's hair in the beginning.
We all love your hair, but yeah, we're talking about
we love your hair. I need to know her lover hair. I am deeply obsessed with how it looks exactly the same every night.
You think the lover hair in the beginning of the show is a wig, and then the rest of her hair is her hair.
It's real, yeah.
And then if that is true, why?
Because it looked okay. This is
I don't mean why do you think that? I understand why you think that, but why would that be? If she's going to have her regular hair in the rest of the show, why would she wear a wig for the first set?
Because it's like the most iconic opening, and it would always look exactly the same, and it also like reflected light in a very interesting way. I don't know. There's just something about and it could very well not be a wig, but like it's just
it could be just because she started it with a blowout every night and then.
But it's just like even the part is like it's exactly the same every day,
her
and that
is very wig like though. I don't know.
Like the inner hairstylist in me that used to make wigs for a living identifies this as a wig.
You did what?
But like, yeah, I was a hairstylist for like a long time.
Are you secretly 1,000 years old and you like
I'm crazy.
Have really lived all these lives?
I've lived 1,000 lives. Trust and believe.
Where is your mom still on the chat? Can she verify your actual age?
No, do not verify my age. I'm 130,000 years old.
Are you a vampire, Holly?
I am. I'm literally
you come
not
visit
human.
me, and if you have to have permission to enter my home, I will know the truth and I will share it with you all.
But yeah, like
I mean, you can still come in if you're a vampire. That's fine. I'm good with that.
I'm not a vampire. I'm not a vampire.
That's fine.
I just am also not human. No, I'm just joking.
I mean, that's that.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not.
Sense.
But this is the like. There was another question that I had, and I can't now remember it because I got very sidetracked. But damn it, it was about
your mom. I cannot say because you know why? Because that would reveal something about your mom too. And we are all eternally young.
We are. We're all amazingly young.
Just getting younger and younger and younger.
Oh, remember when her shoe broke?
Yes.
And the fan
if
caught
that
it?
Isn't covered, I will be very disappointed.
I must know about how she did.
I mean, it's in one of the poems.
Yeah.
I heard a theory, I don't know, on social media somewhere, that maybe every episode will like somehow be thematically tied to each one of the poems on each one of the variants.
Ooh.
That's an interesting idea.
It is a very interesting idea. There's so much like I'm like I don't see I am so overjoyed by this. So do not take what I'm about to say as in any way negative because like I literally am counting down the minutes for this documentary like you cannot believe. But like I want it to be like 40 episodes.
I know. There's no way we're gonna have all our questions answered. I think we just have to go into it accepting that.
Yeah. I also want to know about her makeup because Rain Rain, shine, sweat, like nothing budged.
I know.
Like, what was this makeup? I want to know. Oh, I want to see the moment she first saw Travis. Oh,
I do too, but I also feel like they should be able to keep that private. But like, could talk about it. That'd be okay with that. Oh, Jennifer, you love that. Oh, and
that's amazing.
The daughters are Swifties, and they like can have that conversation. That's so sweet.
I love that, and that's such a good. Oh, that's so cute. Like that's
such a sweet story.
It is, and like that's like reframing father figure in a very fun boss like.
And I like I like pick the sleepers out of my cat's eyes, and I'll be like, I protect the family.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yes, Mom, thank you. I was an amazing hairstylist, and I did make wigs and hair pieces. I made a lot of wigs. Yeah, I made a lot of wigs for cancer patients and a lot of children that had alopecia or cancer or something that was making them, not have hair. So I did a lot of charity work as in my very long career as a hairstylist, and I was a platform artist. Yeah, but I was a platform artist. So I got to like go on stages and like giant hair shows all around everywhere. Ooh. And I taught like color and cutting, all kinds of stuff. Like, I mean, just like an avant-garde, like
fun
editorial stuff. Yeah, like it was a very, very, very fun and rewarding profession for sure. Especially I was very focused in like giving back and making differences in people's lives, as I still am.
Of course you are.
Yeah. But yeah, like when I see that lover hair, I'm just like wig. And I don't know, it just something inside of me just goes wig. But like, is it? Whenever I hear the word wig, I think of Carrie Perry on the one. Oh, I know.
I don't think I know this reference.
Yeah. I try not
but
to
I'm okay with that also.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. She can. The other thing.
That face was iconic.
What, me?
You.
Yeah. I can't with her. I also thought one of the nights that she was it the Graham Norton show that I was like wig? There was one night.
Yes, you fully believe Graham Norton was a wig.
Yeah, I'm like something's.
Yeah, and I agree.
Or it's like or it's like fake bangs or something. Like there's something that
the bangs were very
identify.
They were very fakey looking.
They were wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys expecting?
Which is fine.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, what do you guys want? Have you thought about it?
I used to wear wigs like every day. I had a crazy wig collection. Wigs are so fun.
Were you Moira Rose? Did you name
them? I actually did.
Before I can't be next to Tara. They don't get along.
Before Schitt's Creek even came out, I had a enormous amount of wigs because like you just like don't have to do your hair really, you know what I mean? And
it would be amazing.
You could just like change your look every day, and I like
absolutely.
Holly had a million wigs. Yes, I did.
Long hair, your mom comes along. She's like, just in case you thought Holly
fact check this
up, I'm gonna back it up. She's like,
fact
she's like a little hype mom.
Well, she's my fact check. Like she's my fact checker. This is facts. This is facts. Holly did do this. I respect their privacy, but I want to see them follow. So do I. You know what? I want to see the show. Like I want to see the after the show of the show that he arrived late and she saw him.
No. Face.
I want to see that. I want to see so many things. Like how do
I want to see them after when he was on stage after that show.
Oh yeah.
I want her to be like, you did such a great job, baby.
I also am deeply fascinated of like what her like internal response was to the first time she did the Tortured Poets Department. Like how did she think it went?
Yeah.
I'm also like, what time did she go to bed? What was the bedtime that we were like talking about here? Like
apparently when she never
like never went to sleep.
Yeah,
wild. Can we have a whole episode about?
And then also, like, learning what he said and her learning the welcome in each language and Although I'm sure some she already knew from like other tours and stuff. But yeah, I mean, they really had to like learn stuff ahead of time. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm getting
Counting
overwhelmed.
everything.
Like, I'm like literally getting overwhelmed because I cannot wait to watch this. And
No, I wish
what
we could watch it together.
I know, I know. So here's what I also think is going to happen. Like, I think that I do like, okay, I have ADHD and like things are spiraling right now in my head. When are we getting the rest of the showgirl merch? Do you think it's going to be the Swift Miss holiday
I was
drop?
wondering that. I think we're gonna get something before that.
Okay. I don't know. I think that we should get something before that because I think that there's going to be interesting things in this. I think this, I think there is going to be physical media of
Well, I think we're gonna, because a lot of her like her merch shop, the site was cleaned up this morning, and I think most of what was taken out was like the sold out stuff.
I'm light bulbing again. Yes,
I think we're my guess, and I don't know. I'm basing it off of maybe what I want more than anything else, but also just like demand and stuff. Cause so much sold out, I feel like we're gonna get another drop of like maybe lyrics. Like I think it's gonna be like more like clothes and accessory type stuff. Hopefully the vinyl case, because that is good. That's a high demand item.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a Black Friday one.
Black Friday.
Black Friday is
a lot more of like the sheets, the slippers, the more high end stuff, the ornament, obviously, the snow globe. Maybe the cardigan will come back in stock. Maybe then the physical media comes out like a pre-order.
Yeah, I think at the end of I think that will be after Christmas though. Like I think it will be because this thing's over the 26th. I think she's gonna do like, well, maybe she wouldn't though. That would be stupid. Yeah, so she'll probably do it before. I want to own this. Like I want to own this documentary so bad, and I can't wait for that vinyl case. Let me tell you something. It's going to be the Great War. It's going to be the item that's going to be the Great Warring. Trust me. Like it's going to be like pandemonium.
You think? Wait, which item do you think? You think the physical
vinyl case?
The vinyl case. Absolutely, I agree.
It's going to be crazy. Be prepared, everyone.
I'm not going to go for it. So that's one more.
I think she is. Yeah, I know. Like 4 a.m. and then she has to do all this all over again. Like when I couldn't even walk after going to the Eras tour.
Yeah.
For like 4 days.
But then if you think about it, she could probably sleep until like noon, 1. You know, so it's not like she had to be up at 8 a.m.
Yeah, but like the amount of exertion. She was like,
I know. Oh, I know.
There was a Swiftie that calculated like the amount of like miles she did per show, and it was like I can't remember what but it was like insane. It was like this
mostly in heels, like
yeah, like
I remember when I went to see the Eras in the movie theater. That was, I had not seen any live streams or anything prior to that. And one of the first comments, I turned to my friend, and we both at like around the same time. I think it was probably like the third set in. We're like, she's doing this all in heels. Like what?
I know, it's crazy. Folklore she did in flats, but like who cares?
Folklore's like in flats, and 22, or I mean Red was in flats, but other than that, that's like all in heels.
And the size of the stage, like I will never forget. Okay, this is the thing that's truly remarkable. Yeah, on the live stream you can tell it's big, but like when you go to the state, you're like, oh my, like she's like walking an entire football field back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like it's a huge amount of space. It's crazy. Like it doesn't.
Darren is saying she walked and ran 13 miles.
No, she didn't. If she did, then she is truly crazy. Like then it's like levels of insane. She's like, nope, can't add one more step. We're at the 13-mile mark. Right. Like the show's over, guys. Yes, we are getting the vinyl case, and it is going to be pandemonium.
I mean, she's shown it twice. There's no way it's not
pandemonium. I spotted a vinyl case in one of the pictures that is not. I don't think it's a merch. I don't think that white one is hers, but like the green one is. Like there's like one.
Which white one? I don't remember seeing one.
There's a white one with like flowers imprinted on it. And
I don't think I even saw that one. Your
it's
eagle
like
eye.
it's like it's not even a focus point, but like I think the duffel bag is going to be a pandemonium thing. But I just want to say
Except
to
that it's gonna be
everybody,
pricey.
but also like let's just think about it. I mean, I know it's going to be one of the items that everyone wants, but like when do you use a duffel bag? Because I was like thinking like I don't like things that I have to like, especially if it's like heavy, like hold on my shoulder like that. I don't know. Just think about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It's
like
awesome.
travel, maybe, but yeah.
I think
I wouldn't go for that, and I
I'm
don't think
giving
I'd
myself
go
copium
for
in
it.
case I don't get it. Like I don't want it. I don't want it. I want the teacups though. I want the teacups badly. I want them. I want them for this shelf right here.
I kind of want them for this. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it would depend on how much they cost.
Do
if
we
it's cups and like a pot or whatever?
Do we think like I have this secret suspicion that she's gonna have like a linen line, like a hotel
I
bed
think you
line?
mentioned that.
Yeah, like I don't. I feel like
She's
she's
like
going.
Bed Bath and Beyond went out of business, and I'm gonna swoop right in.
Like I think she's gonna be. They said the stage is the size. Yeah, it's like insane.
Insane.
It is it's so overwhelmingly enormous. Like it's crazy, and I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Like I got anxiety being in the audience because there was just like so many people that I can't imagine what it would feel like to be the person on the stage. Like I would be so overwhelmed. Like they're all staring at me. You know what I mean? Like that. It just the whole mindset is so mind boggling when you really think about it. Because honestly, it was overwhelming just to look at it and just being around like so many people. The stage fright that I would have would be.
You know what they should do when they make the Eras Tour Museum? Because I'm just gonna like manifest it.
Put the stage in there.
They should have the stage and then let people walk up and down the stage so we get a sense of like
with like augmented
power skip up and down. You know,
with like augmented reality, so you could see like a whole stadium of people,
and then let us stand on the lifts and go up. I mean, that might be a little dangerous unless maybe they would have rails on it.
That would be so awesome because it is so overwhelming. It is gigantic. You're just like, and she just comes out there like no big deal. There's like a million people in front of you. It's just remarkable. This is when she is remarkable, and people don't give her enough credit for this. Like her showmanship is, it's exquisite. It's exquisite. It's exquisite. It's top tier. You would be like Travis. I did black out at both of the Eras tours. I truly did black out. I have Swiftie amnesia for parts of it. I was so excited, my brain malfunctioned. I have blank spaces. I have blank spaces.
Do you have a blank space of blank space?
I've got blank spaces in there because it's so like, and I'll tell you at both times when that clock was starting to like count down, the energy in the stadium was electrifying, and it like you didn't like know what was like getting ready to happen. Like even though we had watched the live streams, it felt like you know what I mean. And when she popped out of that stage, I blacked out. Like it was like I don't remember the first part of Miss Americana.
Excuse me. Oh,
it's like it's not in there anymore.
That's kind of sad. But I mean, I'm glad it was that.
I remember the rest of it. It's the beginning, but it's like that first, like she's on the stage. You know what I mean? Like we're in the same room as Taylor Swift, everyone.
Which it was overwhelming several times, but still, it was that exciting.
It was so exciting.
I have never, to my knowledge, been in the same room as Taylor Swift. I will one day. Mark my words.
I just don't know how you feel. Did I tell you the story of like how different, you know, everyone can relate to Taylor. She's just like us, but like, no, she's not at all. Because like after the Tampa show, this was when still like the Swifties were like tracking her planes everywhere. Do you remember like that thing was going on? Oh, I need to add that to my list. The
Swiftie excuse me. I'm sorry. I keep yawning. I haven't.
Okay, we're going to finish up in a minute, but like, this is how crazy this is. There were so many people and so much traffic getting out of the stadium that when we weren't even out of the parking lot. And the Swiftie tracker was tracking her plane. She was already back in Tennessee. And we were still
What?
in the
What?
parking lot.
Oh my gosh! Where
It
was her
took like 6
plane?
hours to get home. What? Well, I'll tell you.
Was her plane in the parking lot?
No,
Like
this
in
is
a
what
different part of the parking lot?
they had closed. Like this is the insanity of being Taylor Swift. Behind the stadium, the roads that, first of all, she took like a special car from like this one little.
Okay. So they had
But
like
they
a
had all of the roads
Oh my
completely closed for her entourage to leave the show. And there was an airport very close. She got on
Okay.
her plane and she was in Tennessee. And I had not even left the parking lot.
Wow.
Crazy. Like
That
the
is
amount of,
wild.
it's so mind bending when you think about it. You're like, she's already home. Like we've gone like 4
Like,
feet in like
we're not
4
home.
hours. She's already home. She doesn't even live in this state. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean she's home?
Right where she
What?
left you, yes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yes.
Yes. My dream is to just have a drink. Oh my God,
I
me
know,
too. But I
right?
am so afraid of the absolute psycho I would be. Like, I would start crying and pass out. Like, I would literally, like, fainting goat, pass out. Like, that kind of like,
But I feel like she is probably very good at like instantly putting you at ease. From everything I've heard,
oh my God.
is that she just is like, I think
know.
she's just very good at like just normalizing the situation very quickly.
Yeah, but
So she deals with it so often, you know?
I'm not good at it. Like, I would be so abnormal. Like, I know that I'd be like, and just faint. I mean, I would.
I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I'd be like. Do you want to see my cats? Which honestly, she would probably love. So there you go.
I should put in my notes app like the questions. Like, I should think about them in case I ever meet Taylor Swift. Refer to this so you can ask intelligent questions and not like say dumb shit like, "Oh my God, you're so tall." What?
You'd probably forget it was there though, because you'd be like,
I know, but like,
it's a hard situation because like if you ever just like saw her out and about, like when we finally ever make it to Nashville, and like let's say we saw her, we would not approach her because we're like respectful people.
No, but I wouldn't go about my day. Like, I have to know this about me. Like, I would stay in the vicinity because I'd be panicking. Like,
yeah, I mean, we would not.
I wouldn't be like,
oh, it's Taylor Swift. By the way,
I'd be
coffee ready. No,
I'd be watching from afar. I'd be watching.
We wouldn't like be taking. We wouldn't be like taking pictures or anything, but we would be absolutely locked in.
I wouldn't be able to leave the spot that I'm standing in.
Right, exactly. We'd be like, oh my God.
I'd be like,
oh my God,
and that's how I know it would be abnormal.
What is she wearing? What is she wearing?
What's she doing? What did she order? Oh my God.
Drinking? Like, she talking? Who's she talking to? She look at me? Like, yeah.
But Darren, you're right. I will bring that up because what if Taylor herself doesn't know about the opalite orange door?
Knows.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She definitely knows. Like, the whole point. But like, I would say like, I wasn't expecting to have to do Swiftie science. Like, glad I did. It was complete happenstance and like serendipity that occurred. But like, I mean, I don't know what I would talk about. I have to write it down because I would get way off the rails so fast.
Yeah, it's a really hard question. It is a really hard question.
Like, I would be like, I don't even know. Like, I can't even think about it. Like, I'm honestly like starting to panic, and I like this isn't happening in any format.
It's not gonna happen.
It's just wild. Like, it's yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, what song would I talk to her about a song? Would you talk to her about her music, or would you talk like?
I don't know. I don't know.
Probably, like something like,
because me being me, I would want to stand out. I would like not want to talk about the typical thing that people talk with her about. So that
I would talk about,
right? Like
how you would jump right into her purse like a little chihuahua. I would do that. Trade secret, Mom. Yeah, I would do that. That is like my first instinct. Like, where are you guys going? Like, can I don't know. I would flip out. I would be unable to contain my like insane joy. I need to get a grip on it because like, what if it happens? And like, and I'm just unable to like come up with anything intelligent or like talk about something like completely like I'd like breaking down physics. Like that would be like my go-to next thing. Like I'll just talk about science. You know what I mean? Like, no, Holly, like no. Like
I think she would like that though. She would like that a lot.
It would be weird. I need everyone make
Make
a notes app entry in case you meet Taylor. What will you say so you're not just standing there? That's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night. Oh my God, crazy.
Yeah, I can't. I got nothing.
I would be unhinged. I know that. I would totally be unable to process the rest of my day.
Do you want to join our Swiftie community? Here's a Sparks
totally.
card.
That is probably what I would talk about. Like I joined Sparks5. I like created Sparks5 because of you. That is 100% what I would do.
Join us. We won't tell
and I'd be
like,
deeply like because my grandmother died and I was like heavily grieving. I had this massive dream about like all these things and I went to the air store and I tried to recreate the feeling and like that is 100% what I would do.
I think she would love that.
Oh wait, hold on. One last thing before we leave. Hold on. Something fun.
One last thing before you go.
I'm a book collector.
Before I go get dinner, I'm thinking about getting
I got sent a new book.
Oh.
And it's
I like the cover. Examining blank spaces and the Taylor Swift phenomenon. An investigation of contingent identities. I don't know what that means.
So
sounds scientific.
The author, Keith, is super amazing. I met him when I was doing some of the book tours for what?
For Crystal's book?
Yes.
Yay! This incredible. For those of you who don't know, our friend Crystal wrote an amazing book about the business model of Taylor Swift, The Glory of Giving Everything.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
Is amazing. And you're totally phenomenal. Learn so much from it.
And look.
So good. And look, Holly's in the book. Holly's like, I'm in a book.
And so is Keith.
And Keith's in the book. Well, there you go.
So Keith's
invisible strings everywhere.
Invisible strings, biatches. His publisher sent it to me, so I get to read it and we get to talk about it. We get to. We're doing a little interview, maybe.
Is it sort of academic the way Crystal's book is?
It's very academic, yes, and very awesome. And so I cannot wait to discuss.
Somebody's sending me books.
New things. I love getting into the academia of it all.
Oh, Darren.
I'm sure you guys will get an invite to one of the 10. Oh my God, I would be so happy.
Baby, that I would. Oh,
I would freak out to levels that are not even. I don't even know.
There'd be no talking to us at that point. We'd just be like, can you imagine? We'd come in like afterwards, and we'd be like on our merch and everything, and we'd be like, well, we're back from the tent.
Well, and I would be like, well, I don't remember anything. I blanked out immediately. Like the reaction, the physical and absolutely insane reaction I had,
like with my shades,
to the rep bodysuit being different, like tells me everything I need to know about how I would gauge meeting Taylor Swift, because like the rep bodysuit change, that
alone, you were near the celebrity of the rep bodysuit.
I couldn't even control myself. I dropped my phone. I was like flipping out. I was like screaming hysterically. It was like
I was here in my living room screaming hysterically, going like, Holly's there. Holly made this.
Oh my God. I was crying like profusely. Like it was like all of the emotions in like 4 seconds. It was like
amazing.
Wild.
So
like,
amazing. And I love the video of Taylor, like as she is, after she is done with the set, and she's just about to like go backstage, and like the little smirk on her face, which is like she knew.
Yep. I physically couldn't even talk for an entire day after that because I screamed so loud when I saw that like I lost my voice immediately. It was the weirdest thing that's ever happened. I like couldn't. It was that amount of like it took like all of me out of me when I saw the red bodysuit. That's how I know that if I met Taylor Swift in person, I would be a hot ass mess of crazy.
Listen,
whatever.
One thing about me and Holly, we're gonna stay calm. We're gonna be calm and cool under the most amazing of circumstances.
I'll be a wild hot mess. I'll be the unhinged hot mess.
Holly, I'm trying to make us look cool.
Oh,
trying to sell us to the masses here.
I mean, I'm there's no
we are over dramatic and true. That's our through line.
Forever and always, forever and always. And I would be inconsolable for eternity. Do you know how I would write that on everything that ever has to do with me? Like every business card, anything it like I would bring it up in every conversation. It would be the thing on my tombstone would be like, I met Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm dead because I met Taylor Swift. What do I say? I died because I met Taylor Swift. I literally
R.I.P. me.
R.I.P. me. I'm dead because I met her. Bye. Yeah. R.I.P. me. Literally died.
Oh my god.
I literally.
That's hilarious.
Here lies the girl who couldn't handle it. Like she could not. She was not ready for it. That's what she was. She was not ready for it. She met Taylor Swift and died. Dead. Rest. R.I.P. me. By the end. It would be crazy. All right, guys. Well, when is our next one? Are we maybe Saturday? Or do you think we should do a Sunday?
Let's do Sunday because I am working Saturday and I don't know the hours yet.
Okay, so you guys have.
And I don't know. My toe is like swollen and purple, so I could be dead by then. But let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
It's not like you met Taylor Swift or anything. I mean, come on, right?
No, I can't.
Yes, I would be so. I would.
Hey, Taylor, that's my line.
Yeah, I would.
I am the old Taylor 13.
Then I wouldn't be able. And it would be so embarrassing. Like I need to. Maybe I'm going to do some therapy about this. Like this will be hilarious if I like go to a therapy session. Like, can you just?
I need to prepare to meet Taylor Swift. Oh, when are you going to meet Taylor Swift? I don't know.
Theoretically, just theoretically.
Yes, the theoretical at this point, but I just need to be prepared.
And my therapist would be like, "Yes, Holly, you always need a preparedness plan for everything. Let's just tack this one on. Shit, you need to be prepared for. Like, yeah, let's start coaching. Let's." That's funny. All right, guys. Well, we will see you Sunday. What time? 3?
Sure.
Or 4?
Sounds good.
Does 4 work actually better?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So Sunday at 4.
Sunday 4 Eastern. And we kind of are thinking about making Sundays like a regular thing.
Yeah. Do you guys like Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, let us know. Comment. Because we're gonna vamoose here. But thank you everybody for contributing.
Thank you guys. We love you all.
Discourse, laughing with us. We love it so much.
Good night. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Good night. Good night.
Really the best. We love you so much.
We totally do. And as always,
peace, love, and safety.
Unhingedness forever.
Bye.
Woo.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you.
See you Sunday. Sunday at 4 o'clock. Sunday.